Yo, what is up guys, it's TJC Highlights back with another video for you guys today. Today I will be discussing my Premier League predictions for the 2021 season. And yeah, if you guys like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and let's get on to this video. So let's start with 20th place. I'm pretty sure this one's going to be an easy one. I think Watford are the favorites to go down. They haven't made any good signings, to be honest. I think they signed Danny Rose and that's about it. Not many people we've brought in. The only good players I could think of is João Pedro and Ben Foster, the cycling GK, obviously, and then maybe Troy Deeney, Mark Hughes. I think that's his name. You know, most of our players are really championship quality, except for Sar. I forgot about Sar. He's also really good, but on the other hand, there's no one to really carry them through and like help them stay up. If I'm wrong, then I think that's an upset for many people, but 28th place for me at Watford. Next 19th place, this might be controversial. I'm sorry to my Geordies right here, but I'm going to go with Newcastle because they haven't invested at all. Uh, they haven't brought in Joe Willock. They only have Alan St. Maximin, Callum Wilson, and like their defense isn't too good. They have DeBerkan goal, obviously he's a good goalie, but they haven't brought anyone in really yet. And yeah, if your team's not looking that good, I feel like it might be the year Newcastle might go down because they haven't been improving too much, but they could prove me wrong again. And yeah, but right now, 19th place for Newcastle. If they don't sign anyone else like Joe Willock, then it might be bad for them. So yeah. And then last team to get relegated will be Burnley, in my opinion. I know people are always backing them to stay up because Sean Dyche plays defensive football and he's really good. We've brought in Nathan Collins, but except for that, no one new in the squad. It's just going to be defensive, and I feel like at some point defensive teams like Sheffield United last year will go down because defense isn't always going to help them, especially with like the more attacking sides now. They might go down, so yeah, I'm going to put Burnley 18th. We're probably going to stay up like always, but who knows. Next up, 17th place. I'm going to have Brentford, the Bees, just to stay up in the Premier League. They haven't really brought anyone in. They bought the Ayer guy from Celtic. He's also a Dutch player. A lot of Danish players in Brentford. And yeah, I feel like we're just gonna have the right momentum to stay up in the Premier League. I feel like it will be a close battle between Burnley, though. But Ivan Toney will bag them goals, and they're gonna stay up. Another more players to look out for Brentford are Canos. He's a wing back, I'm pretty sure. And De Silva in the midfield. There's a lot of good players as well, but I'm gonna have him 17th. 16th place, I put Southampton. Don't be mad at me, Southampton fans. I feel like you guys witnessed that decline towards the end of the season. You guys were pretty inconsistent last season. Obviously losing, I think it was 9-1. I think you guys also lost to Man United. I'm not sure, but you guys have James Ward-Prowse. You guys just sold Danny Ings. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna bring in a striker for that 30 mil or so. But I think you guys will fall a little bit back down again this season. Not too many signings as well. And yeah, you guys have a pretty solid defense in some games, but then the inconsistencies make you guys fall down the league table. Next up, 15th place, I put Norwich City. I know they're literally a meme. Usually they just fall down straight away. They're like a yo-yo club, but this time they've put some good signings, and I know they still have Buendia, but they still have Todd Cantwell. They got Milot Rashica as a Buendia alternative. They still have Simo Pukki. They have a good squad. They brought Billy Gilmore in, and they still have a bunch of good players in the defense like Grant Hanley and Max Aarons. So I think they're gonna stay up this year. They can't always fall down every single year, so I think we're gonna stay up this time. So yeah, 14th place, I put Brighton and Hove Albion. I know people are probably gonna predict them lower than me, but I think Graham Potter has done a really good job at Brighton. I know they just sold Ben White, but with that 58 million they got from Arsenal, they're gonna be looking to reinvest into a striker probably, and then maybe another defender. I know Adam Webster just signed a long-term contract, so he's gonna be playing center back with Lewis Dunk. We also have some good players like Yves Bissouma and Jacob Mulder, and yeah, Pascal Gross as well. Those are really good players. I feel like we're gonna move up a little bit this year and go to 14th place. So that's a good place for Brighton. All right, 13th place. I put Wolves. Wolves, I feel like if they have a new manager, it's either gonna go pretty bad or just like mid-table. I don't think we're gonna make it top 10. Too much competition there. And yeah, they haven't brought in too much. I know they got Trincao on loan. Jimenez is back, so it's gonna be looking better. It depends on what the manager wants them to play. And yeah, they have some really good players like Ruben Neves. They also have Pedence, I'm pretty sure, and many more players like Pedro Neto, but Neto is injured currently, so who knows what's gonna happen. But Jimenez is back in scoring. So I'm gonna go 13th place for the Wolverhampton Wanderers from Birmingham. And yeah, they're gonna do much better with Jimenez back this season. 12th place, I put Leeds. Leeds are a good team. They got, 9th place last season, really good. Very impressed by Marcelo Bielsa's team. I feel like Rafinha is going to do better this season as well. They got in Junior Firpo from Barcelona and Jack Harrison on a permanent. I feel like that will help them climb up the Premier League, or maintain, or even do a little worse in the table. They could be like 8th place or something, but the differences between my 10th, 12th place and like the 8th place or 9th place are going to be pretty tight. So I put Leeds 12 because, I mean, they pretty much have an mid-table team, but they haven't reinvested in like some huge players or anything. But under Marcelo Bielsa, we know it's going to be back and forth, up and down the pitch. They like to run a lot, and I hope they show us like the excitement they showed us at the start of the season against Liverpool last year. And yeah, 12th place for me. Next up, 11th place, we have Crystal Palace. And yeah, let's just appreciate Crystal Palace's transfer business this season. They brought in two center backs, Mark Guay, one of the best championship defenders last season for Swansea City. I think they brought him from Chelsea because he was on loan at Swansea from Chelsea. They also got in Joachim Anderson from Olympique Lyon, who was at loan at Fulham last season. Really impressed. A lot of teams wanted to sign him, but Crystal Palace signed him. And yeah, Patrick Vieira's had some really good deals. Michael Olise from Reading obviously is a really good talent. They also have Eberechi. Zaha is also going to stay. Apparently, they could also get a new striker maybe. And then I heard Patrick Vieira wants to loan out some players from the likes of Arsenal and etc. So if we get like a Ainsley Maitland-Niles or Reece Nelson, we're going to be stacked. So yeah, 11th place. I feel like people are going to be expecting them like around the 13th, 14th place, but I'm going to put them much higher, kind of as a surprise, because I feel like I don't know too much about Patrick Vieira as a manager. I don't think he's that good or experienced as a manager, but the team he's brought in and made it younger is impressive, and yeah, I hope Crystal Palace do good. And then 10th place, I put the Toffees, Everton. It's kind of, they brought in Rafa Benitez as the new manager, haven't really brought anyone in. I think they got Townsend in and Begovic, and then someone else, I forgot who. But it hasn't been like any insane transfer business so far for the Toffees. They still have James Rodriguez and Gylfi Sigurdsson. You guys obviously know the meme about Gylfi Sigurdsson. I'm not gonna say it. And then we also have Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin, who's probably going to be looking to bag some more goals. I feel like 10th place is fair enough for Everton. They might be lower than this with a new manager. But, I'm going to put Everton 10th. I'm going to go optimistic. I feel like Everton fans will be happy with that. So, yeah, 10th place. 9th place, I was going between West Ham and Spurs, but I went for West Ham. West Ham haven't really brought anyone in recently. I wish I signed Jesse Lingard. They were looking for Mateus Pereira as a camera replacement, but they didn't sign him at all. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with West Ham. I don't think they signed too much players. Or they haven't really signed anyone, to be honest. So I'm going to go with a slight decline. 9th place are going to be in the European competitions, trying to focus fair. So they're going to drop down in the league and probably not going to have European competition next year. But Declan Rice, obviously, Thomas Suchek, Ben Rama is probably going to have a better season now. And yeah, Mikel Antonio might be fit. So yeah, I'm hoping for a good season for West Ham as well. a really good team. And yeah, I feel like ninth place is going to be fair with the European competitions and stuff in their way. Okay, eighth place, I put Tottenham Hotspur. I was thinking about putting them ninth, to be honest, but they made some decent business. Obviously, I hate Spurs. I'm an Arsenal fan, but I'm gonna put them eighth place. Spurs fans are probably gonna say like top four, or fifth place, or sixth place, but I'm gonna put them eighth place. They sold Toby Alderweireld, arguably be for best defender. They're probably gonna sell Kane, and this is regarding. I think Kane's gonna leave to Man City, but it's gonna be hard because I don't know if Man City's gonna be able to sell enough players to buy Kane. So it all depends if Kane stays. I feel like Spurs are gonna be like that fifth, sixth, or seventh place. But if Kane leaves, they're gonna be eighth place. But we're probably gonna invest more money if Kane leaves. But right now they got Brian Gill. I watched him in the Olympics final today. Was a pretty good player, if I'm being honest. Not top tier yet. Obviously, Son's gonna be the big leader at Spurs if Kane leaves next year. VA also got Christian Romero, Seriero's best center back apparently. And I don't know really much about him, but he's also played for Argentina, won the Copa America, so he must be a decent defender. We also got that Galini, Italian goalkeeper, I think he's Italian. So yeah, some good business, but he's mostly going to be a replacement for Lloris. So I'm going to go 8th place, he could be higher, but I think Kane's going to leave, that's why I'm going to put him this low. 7th place, this was tough. I'm going to go with Leicester City. I know the Foxes fans are going to be mad, because it's just a Europa Conference League place. But I feel like they haven't really invested. Well, actually, never mind. They've gotten good transfers. They got Patson Daka, who's probably going to be the first striker right now, maybe second if he replaces Ian Nacho. He's a good talent from RB Salzburg. They also got in Boubakary Samari from Lille, also a really good player. Yeah, they made some decent business, but it's really not the starter positions really because Ndidi's probably going to start over Samari, and then Ian Nacho and Vardy's probably going to start as striker. But some good options for the future. We're going to be focusing in the Europa League as well, so we might drop down a little. And with the investment of like other clubs, I feel like we're going to be 7th place, and that's still European competitions obviously, but Leicester are always looking to impress and probably make Champions League, to be honest. James Maddison looks like he's going to stay as well, so I'm going to go with 7th place. Alright, 6th place, this will be controversial. I'm going to go with Aston Villa. They've gotten some good players. I know they sold Grealish just like 2 days ago for 100 million, but they've gotten Leon Bailey from Leverkusen. I've watched him before. I know people are gonna call him overrated because he's just good in FIFA and he's fast, but he's a really good player. They also got in Danny Ings from Southampton. They have Ollie Watkins who's gonna be looking to play really well. They have Emiliano Buendia, another good player. So yeah, Villa has a lot of good players. Bertrand Traore is also really good. So overall, really good players, really good transfers. And I swear I'm missing one more player in the attack that they just brought in, but I forgot who it was. But really good names on the team. And yeah, so this will be a really good season for Aston Villa. I feel like we're stacked in position. We have Tyrone Mings and Ezri Konsa as well. Really good players everywhere at Villa. So I feel like, they're either gonna do like 10th place or something mid-table, or gonna get Europa League. But I think we're gonna be 6th place, and they will get Europa League. Next up, 5th place. I put my team, Arsenal. Obviously, we're cool banter FC from the past seasons, and that we didn't qualify for the Champions League. But I feel like this time we will qualify for Europa League at least. So I'm gonna put them in 5th place because I feel like Liverpool, Chelsea, and Man City and Man United are kind of out of hand right now. But we got some good transfers. Ben White for 58 million. Obviously, the English tax, I would probably pay around 30 million for him. But he's a really good defender. Had a clutch save against Hakim Ziyech in the Chelsea preseason match. We also got in Sambi Lokonga from Anderlecht. Really good signing. Probably not going to start, but a player for the future. And then also Nuno Tavares, 8 million. Right now he's from the preseason friendlies. He's been really good, but he's obviously a backup for Kieran Tierney, because Tierney is one of our better players. We obviously have Saka, Pepe, and hopefully Aubameyang starts scoring goals. So yeah, 5th place. I'm not going to talk too much about Arsenal and bore you guys. And then let's get on with the top 4. 4th place. This will be controversial. I put 4th place Liverpool. I feel like the problem with them is their owners were not willing to invest enough money. Salah and Mane and Firmino are aging slowly. Firmino hasn't been performing the last couple of seasons. I feel like Liverpool have to go in for a center forward or striker, really, and spend the money. They've only signed Ibrahim Konate, which is a really good signing. They have a really good defense, but for midfield and strikers are not looking really good. So I feel like just because they're not investing enough money, they might drop down to the top four soon. But right now, Liverpool's obviously too good to drop down, so I'm going to have them in fourth place. But if they don't make signings in the next couple of seasons, it's not going to be looking too good. Third place, we have Manchester United, and I put Man United third because they signed Sancho and they're looking to sign Varane. Really good signings, both of them. So yeah, I feel like Man United are going to get third place with the team they have. Harry Maguire, obviously a really good player. In my opinion, can come up in the corners and score goals. So I feel like Man United can get third place easily. And yeah, they could be out of top four as well because the gaps will be pretty close. But second place, I have Chelsea. Won the Champions League obviously last season. Are looking to sign Lukaku, and that's about it. They haven't signed too much players. And if they sign Lukaku, I feel like we're gonna have a good striker. We're probably gonna play a team over in the left wing, Havertz Cam, and someone right wing. So they have a really good team, but I feel like it's still not good enough for Manchester City, who are probably going to sign Kane. We're going to have Grealish, Mahrez, Sterling, KDB, Foden, so many good players. I feel like Chelsea and Man City are going to be slightly ahead of the Man United and Liverpool and Arsenal and etc. We're probably going to be leading the title race. And yeah, so I put Manchester City first place. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you guys enjoy it, and have a great day.
I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.